What's up, everybody? It's your boy Crack. I'm gonna do a tag video. I know I'm not a big tag video fan. I've definitely shit on them in the past and made fun of them. But this one, when it started going around, I was like, yeah, it's actually a good tag video, and it's actually interesting. So I decided to throw my hat in the ring because I was tagged by Ball and Nick. So shout out to Ball and Nick for the tag. And like I said, it wasn't a stupid question. You know, typically tag videos are like, what's your favorite brand of Band-Aids, or if you could only have one waifu pillow, who would it be? What's your mom's basement smell like? You know, like shit like that. Like, who fucking cares? But this one was pretty good. I don't know who started it, but it was like when you're kind of tired of playing. If you're a heavy RPG player, which I am, less now than probably ever, but I still lean towards RPGs. Like, what do you play to break up the monotony? And if you've been on my channel, I'm sure you know my number one thing that I'll save for last. But you know, I do have some input on this that I'd like to share, some things that I do, because it's a real thing. Like, I've found that sometimes I'll be playing an RPG, and instead of like making progress one day, I might just pick up something else just because I want to do something different that night. Or if I just finished a long RPG, the last thing I want to do is jump into another one. Like, the worst thing in the world, I think, would be to like play like Final Fantasy or Tales of games like back to back. Like, that would just fucking suck. Like, I would never want to play like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 in a row. Like, I would probably never want to play another RPG again. So, like, these are the things that I do in between RPGs, because I love RPGs, but like, I can't only play RPGs. I would probably end up hating them. And I do have pretty diverse taste in games. Like I said, I probably play RPGs the most, but like, ever since I had a family, and a lot busier now than I used to be, it's hard for me to kind of throw 40 hours into a game and get it done in a timely manner. So now more than ever, I kind of lean towards other options. I don't know why I keep doing this in my eye. I feel like maybe I have something in it. I probably think I have like a weird like tick or something. You know, fuck. Anyway, let's just get started. The first thing is something that is more recent. I keep doing it. I need an eye patch, bro. More recent, and that's racing games. This one I haven't even played yet because I haven't like unpacked my 360. Also, these might not be the best examples in the world, but most of my shit's still packed up, so I had to make do. Let me just try and not do that. But racing games, man, I've been really into them lately. F-Zero, Jet Moto, I've totally lost my train of thought. F-Zero, Jet Moto, Mario Kart 64, Snowboard Kids, all racing games that I really enjoy. They're really fun to just pick up and play, like F-Zero on the Super Nintendo. Like, sometimes I'll just play that for 10 minutes and then go fucking, you know, run errands or whatever. It's just a fun thing to do when I only have a few minutes. I love to play racing game. Especially lately, I've been leaning more towards like futuristic style ones, like F-Zero or Fatal Inertia, which I totally expect this to be phenomenal because I've been looking for it forever. You know, this Unreal Engine using mythological unicorn of a fucking game better be fantastic. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Go back over there. It's early, you know, I've only had like one cup of coffee. I'm a little shaky, a little weird, so whatever, don't judge me. Another thing, dude, is fucking compilation discs. Sometimes, if I don't know what to play, I'll just throw a compilation disc on. I might try 4 or 5 games in an hour, make little to no progress in any of them, but fuck it if I'm not having fun. So I just grabbed some compilations that I think are great. Raiden Fighters Aces is awesome. 3 really quality titles on here. A lot of people think that, you know, Raiden 4 is the better game, and in some ways maybe it is, but this just has so much variety on one disc. It's awesome. And some of the scoring mechanics on this game will just... You need like 10 scientific calculators to figure out what the fuck is going on. But awesome compilation. Another one, Ultimate Shooting Collection. Again, 3 really different games, each with their own kind of like visual style and appeal. All of them are really good on one disc. Like this is a gem. You know what I mean? This is the perfect segue from RPG to another RPG. Sit down for an evening, fuck around with all 3 of these games. Awesome. If you've never heard of this game, I urge you to go check out Majority's review. He reviewed each one of these games individually, and it was awesome videos. So definitely go check those out. I'll put a link in the description if I remember. But another, great distraction or, way to break up RPGs is definitely Ultimate Shooting Collection. This is one I go back to a lot. And things like this, too. SNK Arcade Legends and like the Taito Legends game, or this is SNK Arcade Classics or the Taito Legends games. Those are great. Like this has like arcade sports games and fighting games and beat 'em ups and shooters, like just tons of cool shit. And like even though I might never see the end of Magician Lord, I've definitely started it 12 times and had a lot of fun with it, so these are awesome little time sinks when you're just like not in the mood for an RPG or in between RPGs. The next one I think is really obvious, fighting games, right? Like I'm a huge fan of fighting games. Shout out to TG Elias for exposing me to this one and sending me this, because this is one of the most balanced and fun fighting games that I have, and one that I go back to a lot. When it comes to fighting games, I tend to gravitate towards ones from this era. I think there's just something about them that's really cool. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the jump between like these games and like Super Nintendo or something is just dramatic, right? But like ones on the PS3 and 360, I just don't have as much charm as these ones. Like there's something really special about this era of fighting games, at least for me. So like SNK vs. Capcom and or SNK or Capcom vs. SNK 2 if you want to be technical, and Project Justice. Whew. It's hot in here. The flames coming off these fuckers, man. Let's set off the smoke alarm. Better put these down. Probably the most obvious, this is what I was talking about earlier, Metal Slug. Metal Slug is my go-to game. If I don't know what to play, if I only have a couple minutes, I'm in between games, whatever, I need a fucking palate cleanser, right? You see on those cooking shows, they like take their little sip of water. This is my palate cleanser, the Metal Slug Anthology. I have Metal Slug, I think, in some capacity for every type of system, be it Xbox. I guess I don't have them for a PlayStation console. Well, for at least every handheld, you know what I mean? For PSP, DS, Xbox, PlayStation. Like, I have Metal Slug games. This is fucking Metal Slug, man. It's the best. So yeah. This is my easy answer for this whole question or tag video. Like, all the other stuff is kind of like, yeah, it's all true, but this is the palate cleanser. This is my fucking cup of water in between chicken marsala and chicken French. Are those the same? No, they're not the same thing. So yeah, easy answer there. I need to get that coffee in me. I'm like fucking ready to take a nap. Oh, little crack just woke up. You hear? Let's go fuck her. Let's go see her. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. She was. Yo! What's up? You want to be in the video? Good morning. Hey. Say, yo, what's good? Let's tag some fools. You want to tag some fools? Say, I just woke up. You're trying to put me on blast? Embarrassing me. What's up, little crack? She don't give a fuck. So for my tags, for my RPG people, the first one that comes to mind is definitely Visionary 13. He's like the person I think of when I think RPGs. Like he's fucking played them all. So definitely, I'm out of breath. Gonna tag Visionary 13 for sure. That's the first person that comes to mind. Nick Knack as well, another big RPG head. He's probably gonna come at me sideways with some crazy fighting games that I've never heard of that I'm gonna want to buy. So kind of scared to tag him, but I feel like I kind of have to because that's the homie. And I am going to switch it up for these last two tags. Both these guys I don't think are like too huge into RPGs. I'm sure they both play them, but not nearly as much as a lot of people that have been tagged in this. But I'd like to get their input as well. So instead of just like, I'm going to set you down. You good? You chilling? Okay. All right. Go play. We're going to have breakfast soon. Hold on. Oh. Oh, don't cry. Look at that. Look at that face. Oh, it's hard being a baby. Everything is weird and big. Alright, come on. Oh. I know these guys aren't the biggest RPG heads, but I want to tag them anyway. To get their input, because I'm sure they get bored of the games they're playing too. So, just going to throw McFly into the ring. What are your palate cleansing games? What do you go to when, NHL 94 is just not doing it for you anymore, or whatever NHL game you're currently playing? And the homie to the north, man. That's why I'm wearing this hat. He also is the one that sent me that Metal Slug, Josh from Game Hunters R Us. So, yeah, when Trials Fusion is, just grinding your gears, get it? It's like a motorcycle joke. What's your palate cleanser? So that's it for me, guys. Thanks to Ball and Nick for the shout out, and definitely check out Majority's channel and reviews if you haven't already. And the channels that I mentioned are all awesome. Visionary 13, Nick Knack, McFly 3077, and I am out of breath. Game Hunters R Us. All right. Say bye, little crack. Come on, look at the camera. Say, don't make me blast you, fools. Blam, blam, blam.